Hello guys, Momo here, and today we're gonna be talking about someone we probably already heard about, and that's because this guy is like a pop-up ad. He always appears somehow or some way. Even when you click away, you see like another video out there about him because he just keeps popping up in your feed. And I've been seeing this a lot like on YouTube and stuff. I've been seeing people talk about him, and it's like old news. He always manages to find a way to dig his way all the way to the top of someone's feed. It's like a mole digging through dirt. He's always somehow in the bottom, the most forgotten person ever, and manages to dig his way all the way to the top. But anyway, that's no other than Lilmar. Like this guy has been talked about so much that I feel like he's gonna be put in the history books. He's just like that kind of guy that everybody knows, but only for that one thing he did. He's not known for anything special. His only popular contribute is just being a joke. That's it. I'm not really gonna be discussing what he's done in the past. You can go look up videos because there's a bunch of them out there and they all go into deep detail about, you know, what he has done. It's not really something I'm gonna be talking about today because then that video will be like 20 minutes long. I'm gonna go to the same subject but on a different case. This one is just interactions between him and my friend who I met online, but for the sake of this video I'm gonna call her Jay. But anyways, I'm gonna be talking about the interactions between him and my friend, and you're probably wondering like what's wrong, you know, he's just talking to your friend and stuff. But he decided to try to push a relationship or some sort of like friends with benefits type of situation with them. Like it's just all kind of disturbing and weird because just remember that she's 17 and he's 23 during these interactions. Just keep that in mind in your head while you read through this. I mean, I personally wouldn't, because then that would just disgust you and just kind of freak you out because this guy is such a fucking weirdo. Even talking to a minor, for me in my opinion, is just really kind of weird. It's like I never see a good case where an older guy talking to a minor has ended up well. It always ends up being something like they're in for, and it's just kind of weird. But anyways, let's just get started with this interaction. Alright, so at the start of this anime called Predator, she says hi and he says what's up. Not much, how about you? He says I'm okay, where you from? It's just like small conversation between her and Lilmar, and it just goes back and forth about how they're doing and like where they're from and stuff. Keep a note, right now he doesn't know that she's 17, so right now it's just all innocent and stuff. And then she asks a very big question saying, how old are you? He says 22, and she's like, oh, what's wrong? Jay's like, I'm 17. Okay, is that bad? Then he replied so creepily by saying, nah, I dated a 16-year-old when I was 21. And she says, oh really? You know, I'm assuming you're a little creeped out. And he tries to justify it by saying, yeah, it's legal in most states. Age of consent is 16. Brother, because it's legal doesn't fucking make it right. And he uses this excuse so much in this conversation that he almost reminds me of people who try to justify bestiality. It's like, it's legal in some state, but it just isn't right. And again, I'm not trying to say he's like similar to people who fuck dogs, but you are fucking something smaller than you, which is, I guess, somewhat comparable. But yeah, she says, I mean, it's still a minor though, right? Then he says, do you want me or not? LMAO. No, we can. Before you even say how it's not even his fault, you know, this girl is hitting on him and, you know, trying to push him into the idea that she's interested in him. Just say that, just remember that she's still a minor and this is a fucking full-on adult. His brain is fully developed to understand what's right and what's wrong, so it doesn't matter if anyone who firstly associated themselves with you, it doesn't matter if they started it off. All you have to do as a man, as a grown-ass man, is just not respond back. Okay, cool. Again, creepily, you know, being okay with this. And on May 20th, he says, what's your idea of a perfect first date? I'll probably go in nice hiking somewhere and enjoying the nature. I love being outside. Oh, okay, what? And then he replied the next day saying, hey, with a heart. And she says, how are you? And then he comments by saying, I'm okay, I really miss you. Again, this is a 17-year-old. He's like a fully almost 23-year-old man. And then she goes on to say, really? Like, what the fuck is, like, really, you miss me? She says, yeah, I like you a lot. How come? You're so beautiful. Thanks. I don't like my looks very much. I think you're perfect. Really? Yes.
And it doesn't matter if you 15, my nigga. I like young girls. I like them 15, 14, 16. I like them real young, my nigga. I don't like women in their 20s. All them girls in the 20s, I'm cool with them, girl. I like fucking girls like 15.
Alright, hitting the next day, he says, good morning, love. Morning. What are you doing today? I finished school at lunch, so I'm home right now. That's nice, yeah. Then he comes out to say, when you come into the US, I want to see you. And I'm pretty sure the age of consent in the US, at least each state, is 18, which just makes this fucking really creepy. Like, I don't really like the idea of people saying, oh, it's okay because she's 18 and stuff. But if you're like, let's say 10 years older than someone that's 18, and you're dating the person, it's just, for me, it's a little weird, you know? Like, the law makes it right, I guess, but 17, 18 is like a year apart, which just makes it really weird. And yeah, he says, when you come to the US, I want to see you. How come? So we can go on a date, Tilly. So anyway, she says, where will we go? He says, anywhere. She's doing all this, or she's dragging all this out because she's just kind of fucking with him and messing with him. And that's literally all girls do with this guy. They just DM, message him, or hang out with him just as a joke. That's all. They just know him as this meme guy. And there's a video out there where he met this one girl who I guess he met to hook up, and I guess he uses popularity. He does a lot. He uses his fame and popularity to hook up with these girls. Well, I'll say hook up, but I'm pretty sure no girl is gonna hit that. So I'm assuming he just sees the girl and then they just tell him to fuck off or something. But yeah, anyway, she stopped talking to him for a bit, and then going forward to September, he says, hey, why did you stop talking? I actually had a crush on you. All right. Okay, so she's still 17 at this time, guys. Just keep that in mind. How come? You're so hot. You're so hot. It's just so weird, bro. Like, I feel like taking a shower after reading all this, bro. Like, it just makes me that uncomfortable. I gotta take a cold shower, wash up all the nasty pedo germs on my fucking body. He's like the gift that keeps giving, except the only gift this guy gives is cold. It's just all just, you know, really fucking weird. And then going forward, he does this little montage of him just saying how he loves his body, replying to her stories that you post on Instagram. Then I find this one funny, saying, are you today's day? Because you're a 9 out of 10. And he's like, and you're the one I need. Alright, bro. I guess W risk. Anyway, she left him on red for a while now. She goes on a speed about him, calling out him for being a pedophile in recent events on the news that he's done. One saying, you sexually assaulted a kid. You told me personally you dated a 6-year-old while you were an adult. That's not true again. She lied about her age. Completely legal in this state. It's not fucking right, bro. It's not right. You keep trying to justify this. Anyways, this is interesting because she goes on to talk to him about the past incident he had with the police after he sexually assaulted a minor in the Walmart parking lot. And he goes on to say that we met her on a dating app and picked her up from her place. And then he goes on to say after we were done fucking, all three of us went inside together and she walked up to two detectives at the front. So basically we're trying to say that he got falsely accused. That even if that was the case, like, I guess it's kind of, you know, pretty sad that she lied about her age, you know. Anyway, she goes on to say that, so why did you leave me on after, you know, she confronted him about it? And she said, I never told you I liked you. I never implied anything. It was never planned either, and I never could have met you. Why though? I actually was crushing on you heavy, bro. You're so beautiful. I was 17, bro. That's just odd. I don't care. Alright, T Nichols, you don't care? You want to wait until she turns 18 and stuff? He's probably gonna be like, nah, that's like expired at that point. It's like, it just tastes bad, like yucky. It's like expired Coke. It doesn't taste good anymore. I'm 23. You act like I'm 30/40ish. It's a 6-year-ish difference. He's like, not that bad. Again, he's trying to justify this so badly, bro. You can be that girl's guardian, bro. You could be Jay's guardian at that fucking age that you're at. I don't understand why you think it's fine. Well, let me take you on a date and we can talk about it. Then, you know, explain to you why it's fine. I'm already again trying to hook up with her, which I find fucking weird still. He's still trying to meet her up, and I'm assuming it's not gonna be innocent, bro. Like with this guy, nothing is innocent. I'm already with someone. I don't want to date you more. Leave them. No, you're not gonna find anyone who cares about you more than I do. And then she goes on to say, you already said this to many girls before, which is actually true. She has proof. She sent him a screenshot about him saying the exact same shit to someone else. And he's like, yeah, there's nothing else to say. He's like, that's fucking crazy. He goes on to keep on trying to convince her to go out with him, which, you know, it's just fucking desperate and just sad to see. It's like a little boy who just wants an Iron Man toy and her mom doesn't let him get it. But bro, as much as you bet, you're not gonna get it. And in a really fucking weird note, he's like, since you're 18 now, can we start texting? So I guess she turned 18, and I think she posted her story and he saw it, and he's like, since you're 18 now, can we start sexting? Like, bro, it's like fucking pre-order or some shit. I don't know what the fuck this guy was thinking saying that, but anyway, it's just fucking weird. He's like, no, I already told you I am with someone, bro. You gotta chill out. That's fucking weird. Never in my one day of being a commentator have I ever seen such a desperate dude before. And I've seen a lot of cases out there on YouTube, but I don't know how down bad could you possibly get to turn to such a low point in life. But anyways, that's all I want to talk to you guys about today. It's just a pretty weird interaction between a guy who got famous and uses his fame for own personal gain, which in this case is to use it to lure other girls, who talks to other girls out there and uses popularity to do so, because there's a lot of cases where he's talked to other girls, try to get in their pants just because he is somewhat knowable online, which again it shows a lot about how the whole industry is similar in some way. I don't want to compare and contrast with anyone else, but it is something that a lot of people do. In a lot of cases, they just use their influence to try to hook up with their followers, or, you know, have some sexual interaction with the people who they see as easy prey, and it's just kind of, you know, really fucked up. But yeah, that's all I want to talk to you guys about today. It's like a pretty cringy interaction. And if you made it this far, I thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and that was it. See ya.